guys, I hope you liked my new countdown. Just a quick message. You guys ever notice crazy patterns with people sometimes? They're just keep doing the same thing over and over and over, and they expect different results, right? Does that make sense to you? I want to totally bust this myth. Imagine failing a test, doing really poorly on a test once. Then you take it again, twice, three times. You didn't do anything different other than just retest and retest and retest. Yet, people expect a different outcome. And it's like, I don't know, you ever see those shows like a Jerry Springer or a Steve Wilkos where they failed the lie detector 3 times and they're like, give it to me again, give it to me again. Well, guys, the truth is the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result. If you do the same thing, you're going to get the same results. And hey, see the eyeballs on me. So guys, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result. You have to do something different to get a different result. So just repeating the same lab test again and again and again, when you didn't change anything, you didn't get a new diagnosis, a new treatment plan, the test results probably aren't going to change. And I brought this up today because today in particular, I was looking at someone's new lab results. Didn't really show anything different because they brought to me, from prior person, and $4,000 later, $4,000 to repeat the same blood work. Now, mind you, this client was not coming to me, now they are $4,000 of blood work to just repeat the same test again, get the same result, even though I didn't change anything differently. So guys, it's time to do something differently. If you're repeating the same test, let me go back to the doctor. Let me see how my high cholesterol is, even though it's been high the past 6 times. You got to do something different to make a different outcome. And I know you guys want to hold on to hope, like, I'll let the doctor repeat my tests again and again and again. But you got to do something different to get a different outcome. And a lot of time they just keep repeating. I don't bash all doctors, but most of them just keep repeating the same test again and again and again. And you might be feeling exhausted, in pain. It's not giving you an answer. You go back to the doctor and like, all right, you want me to try that test again? And they just repeat the same test. It's not going to show anything different. Guys, save your precious time. Save your thousands of dollars. I'm not saying don't test. I'm saying I think maybe you just need a different diagnostician, someone that's going to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. Because a lot of them look at one problem, look at one lab test and say, oh, that test is normal. You must be okay. But I believe your symptoms. I know it's not in your head. I just know they didn't order the right test at the right time and put it together with the pieces of the puzzle. That's what I do as a great diagnostician. I put together your signs, your symptoms, your prior normal tests, your prior abnormal tests. And I create a huge comprehensive consultation about that. So I just want to share with you guys, don't repeat the same blood test and get another $4,000 lab bill to tell you absolutely nothing different for a doctor that's not going to do anything different with you because you got the same results. So the moral story is stop doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different outcome. Perhaps you just need a different diagnostician, a better one that's going to order the right test at the right time and put the pieces of the puzzle together. And that's what I do. So I hope you guys realize that sometimes we just got to repeat. We're so used to go to the doctor, get a test, go to the doctor, get a test, repeat the test. But sometimes we need to do things differently to get a different result. So you might need a different test. You might need a comprehensive diagnostician that puts the pieces of the puzzle together. Hey guys, I see these eyeballs. Please drop me who's on. So that's all I want to share. I want to help you learn and save that $4,000 lab bill that this person just got because the labs weren't all covered and it didn't offer any information additional to what we already knew from the prior test. So I just had someone else come to me and say, hey, listen, I want your consult, but after I repeat my blood work. No, come to me first, because a lot of times when I look at all of your lab tests, I discover things that the doctors often miss. And you might not need another needle stick, another time back at the lab, another $3,000 lab bill, and some of the tests not covered. So sometimes you just need to come to me first before you repeat the tests again. And I can see if you even need to spend for another needle stick, expensive test that might not be covered and might not give you any answers. And plus, if you bring me your prior results, I might order a different test that your doctor didn't to look for the true underlying root cause. because that's the only way we can stop the progression, reverse it. And when you reverse it, the symptoms often go away. And when the symptoms go away, often you don't need the meds for the symptoms that aren't there. Without the meds, you don't have the dependencies, side effects, interactions, and overdoses. And the example I just gave on my workshop on Saturday was you have that roof leak, right? And in the schools, it's common, government buildings, maybe your job, and they put that little bucket on there, and it just drips, drips, drips. And they think they're saving time and money by just putting a bucket there, right? And then the problem is not getting better because we didn't get to the root cause. The problem's getting bigger. Now the water's coming in heavier, the bucket's filling up, you need a second bucket, a third bucket. It's affecting the electrical, it's creating mold issues that you can't even see. Problems like in your body. Your body is the same way. This exhaustion, pain, brain fog, hair thinning, stubborn weight are symptoms that something's going on. And often the tests don't show it for years. I have so many people come to me for years. They were going to doctors, specialists, getting the test. Try this, try that. So it's important to treat your body like that roof leak. When you have these symptoms, that's like your roof leaking. And often the medicine is just like the bucket under the roof leak. It's good for now. It's not getting to the problem. And the problem's just going to get worse. So please, guys, instead of masking your symptoms with more coffee and more pots of coffee and pain pills and more pain pills and a higher dose and more frequently, now you need an anti-inflammatory that's affecting your kidneys and you're getting an ulcer from them and you need another medicine. Instead of taking the buckets under the roof leak, what if we just fix the root cause? What if we just fix the damn roof leak? So that's what I want to help my clients to do. Get to the root cause to stop those roofy leaks where you have all those problems. And what I do is I give my clients the tools they need to fix that roof leak so they don't need the buckets, the mop, more problems. So that's what we got to do with our bodies. We have to treat these problems now while they're smaller and can more easily be fixed than needing a whole new, engine or organ or roof. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. I want to help you instead of putting that bucket under your roof leak. Fix your damn roof, okay? Learn from people the hard way. That's all I gotta say. Oh, and there might be, I think, one time slot left for tonight. I'm offering $1,000 off that I've never, ever, ever, ever done before. It is going away at 11:59 p.m. sharp tonight. I think I have one more slot in my digital calendar. You can go to that link right there, worldwellnessexpert.com/private consultation and snag it. If you don't see any slots yet, reach out to me tonight because I am stopping that huge savings at 11:59 p.m. EST tonight. So if you have any questions, you have no idea what the offer is, you need some guidance on, you have questions and answers, you don't know if we're a good fit, book that free complimentary call tonight or Zoom, and I'll answer your questions and I'll see if we're a good fit. Because you know what? We might not be, okay? All right, guys, that's all I want to say. And be well, biohack, hello. And tomorrow night on the Shana Show, Wednesday, 7 p.m., this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We have a breast cancer survivor who's truly thriving, Tracy Griffin. She's also founder of Elevate and Mindful Mindset. She's going to be on the Shana Show right here, wherever you're watching from, 7 p.m. EST tomorrow night. That's Wednesday night. So again, I'll see you tomorrow night. And if you want, snag that last slot right now at worldwellnessexpert.com/private consultation. It's absolutely free. If the slot's gone, the last slot, reach out to me tonight so I can offer you that huge savings. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Click that subscribe or follow or whatever if you haven't already.